yeah. So let's go. That's also obviously being a bit slow. Moment of truth. Did they save everything? Looks like we did. Cool. Okay. Let's get rid of that. We're going to use the split method to pull the string into an array. So what I want to do is I need to build a function that does that. So let's say okay. So I think it will just be input.split, and I think I'll just use that. So what I will end up doing is I'll first clean the input. Once I have the clean input, I'm going to put the clean input into the array. So there won't be any sort of things. It should just be straight, and then I can pull that into an array. Let me just check the split method in JavaScript. Yeah. My little one is struggling to sleep, so I'm just keeping an eye on her. She's trying, man. Cool. So let me then now I think this is suffice because it returns the new array. So then we know that this is an array, right? Now the area code is required. If the country code is provided, you must confirm country code is 1. Alright, let me just check something in terms of how this works. So if I was to say 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not happy. But if I was to do the same thing and stick 1 at the front, then it's happy. Okay, cool. So I'll count from the back. So can I then do? Yes. Okay, cool. So let's then say probably doing something bad by repeatedly using inputs, but I'm using them sort of within scope of the individual functions. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just sort of refining my pseudocode, as it were. So I will validate it first by checking the length. And then I'll say if there's 10, 11, or more or less. So if 10, then it's fine. Yeah, so any 10 will be fine, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, any 10 numbers will be fine. If 10, cool. Else if 11 and the first is 1, cool. Else if less than 10 or more than cool. If first is not 1, not cool. Else if less than 10 or more than 11, not cool. Right? So I'm going to give it a an input that's an array. And for the array, I'm going to start by saying if input dot length is strictly equal to 10, then so I can build it straight into here. Actually, what I want to do with that. I'll just say return. Yeah, I don't have to repeat myself 2 times. I don't care. I'll refactor. Return. So I want to go to array to string. What does this give me? separated by commas. I don't want that. Spliced? No. Join's what I'm looking for. Yes. Yes, join is what I'm looking for. So join should stick them together. Yeah. Oh, what am I getting? Okay, so then I have to use input dot join with nothing. Okay. Else if input dot length input dot length is equal to 11, and if input at 0 is equal to 1, then yeah, I could do that actually. So here I'm going to say const valid is equal to return valid, and I'm going to say const invalid is equal to kind of the same. Yeah. Oh, but I don't want input to join, do I? I want to go back to the original. So I want number input dot value. Yeah, that's what I want. I want what they gave me as opposed to what I've made of it. Yeah. So if input at 1 is equal to 1, then return valid, else return invalid. And that's all about this. Else if it's not happy with that. Let me just deal with that real quick. Yeah, why is it not happy? I feel like I should be able to put another else if there. It's 10, if it's 11. If else if, can I do that? Yeah, so if, let's say, input dot length is less than or input dot length is greater than 11, return invalid. Else if it's 10, valid. Else if it's input dot length, Okay, so this is my validator. Yeah. And then I'm just going to pull it into okay, I've got my functions here. So now I'm going to think of how to put it together, but I'm going to call it there and run. Otherwise I'll be in trouble. Going to get in trouble anyway. So keep showing up, guys.